Hello everyone and welcome back to Evil Laugh Gaming. Today we're playing My Dream Sport, the dating simulator. And joining me once again for these shenanigans is Pastel.
Hi!
So, the creators of this game enjoyed our playthroughs of My Tank Dating Simulator and Attack Helicopter Dating Simulator, and they gifted this to us. So, yeah, let's check out this crazy thing.
I'm trying to figure out what all sports these are. What's the mermaid?
So,
is she just swimming?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure we got chess.
Yeah.
I
think that's rock climbing, judging by her shirt.
And the elbow pads.
Yeah.
Okay. Some type of swimming for sure.
Definitely.
I
I don't remember what that is. That called polo or something? I don't remember.
I think you're correct. That does sound like polo. We got tennis, soccer, and martial arts.
Probably some sort of wrestling.
I mean, he's clearly doing like karate, kung fu style.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's find out. You enter the recruitment offices of the world's most prestigious sports academy. The foundations of the most renowned physical activities have been established within these walls, counting with millions of fans around the world. Legal parentheses, or of the surface of the disc held by the majestic space turtle. What?
My brain was reading this, didn't process anything weird. You said it, and I was like, wait a minute.
Okay, all right. Cursebox Studios does not discriminate creeds or ideologies. We attempt to make our game as wholesome and considerate to your feelings as possible. The recruitment officer speaks. So what? We're like allowing flat earthers, apparently. The recruitment officer speaks from behind the counter, requesting your information. Write your name in the corresponding space.
Oh my god. We're a birdie.
Yeah.
I would say Birda, but Nintendo would take this down so fast. Damn. What do you name a birdie? Birdie Sanders. I'm sorry.
Bird. Sir Bird. Sir Bird. Sir Bird.
Sir Bird's a good one.
Greetings, I'm Sir Bird.
Is it just duct taped
to
the collar?
Clearly
duct
just
taped some glasses.
Taped up there. Yeah.
Just fantastic,
oh boy.
Honestly.
All right. Right how you want to refer as Sir. Yes, we are Sir Bird.
I just replayed Helicopter Dating Sim.
Yes.
And nice to meet you, Sir Bird. Are we just Sir now?
No, we are Sir Bird.
Okay.
So like our first name is Sir, our last name is Bird, and they refer to us as Sir Bird.
I love it.
How challenging would you like the game to be? We have to choose a difficulty?
There's a challenger mode.
In challenge mode, you will need to use the daily bonus system and respond perfectly in order to obtain the good endings. In casual mode, you can make some mistakes and still get the good endings. Only in challenge mode can you get the achievements for the good endings.
This is dramatic. I don't know. Do you want us to do casual? Are we going full challenge?
No, we're going for it.
Okay. Well, we're gonna
come on. We've we've already beaten 2 of these before.
We're pros.
We're not
Just,
we're not
remember that quick
noobs
save
to
option.
the date simulator genre.
Oh,
All right,
great,
excellent.
Googly.
It is a pleasure seeing the beginnings of Sir Bird. Certainly, foreigners will massacre the pronunciation until turning it into the mere shadow of its original glory. Enjoy having that name while it lasts. Only the great intergalactic sphere, occasionally kicked by the celestial father, may know what the future holds for you. Your acceptance or rejection letter will take a few weeks to arrive, depending on the current speed of your bureaucracy. Our mood and overhaul work disposition. You notice the form has a space in the shape of an envelope where you can put the stuff in and label that says grease the wheels of bureaucracy. Oh my god. The recruitment officer subtly points to his pocket, showing a badge with the phrase grease my wheels, and winks an eye.
Feels lucky.
Now, you worry it might be some sort of sexual innuendo.
I do, you're right. You're completely right.
You quickly look away toward the window where you see a bicycle with a sign saying, grease my wheels. This might not be relevant to the current situation, despite the recruitment officer's persistence and your absolute state of confusion. You decide to take a risk and act as an honest person, especially considering the wholesome moral values you were raised with, and the fact that you have not enough capital to grease the wheels of bureaucracy and fill your stomach at the same time. Today's your first day of class. Your acceptance letter finally arrived a few days ago. You were almost sure that not helping with greasing of the wheels of bureaucracy had hindered your purpose. Fortunately, it was not the case. Now you only need to work on evolving as a sport and expand your influence to the most far-stretched and perfectly underdeveloped places of the world. Remember to save your game often. You never know when you could die, or worse, be expelled. Save.
Okay.
Get that out of the way right now.
Definitely the exact same vibes as helicopter dating sim immediately.
Yeah, but we only died twice.
In my playthrough, I think I died 4 times.
Oh. Anyways, you have more pressing matters than the fear of non-existence. The letter said that you should go by the principal's office before the classes start. You don't have a lot to say in it, but a part of you fears it might be another greasing of the bureaucratic wheels. Or lubing. Better not think about it.
I don't like it.
You clear your mind with the healing power of denial and head to the principal's office.
Oh.
Good day, Sir Bird. I'm the principal. Congratulations on being admitted inside our prestigious institution. This will take you one step closer to becoming one of the most played sports in the world. Before you begin with your classes, there are a few questions I must ask you. Just a formality, do not worry. Since we accidentally accepted cockfight in our school, we have extended our interview process. The hallways were full of feathers for weeks. Our cleaning budget, well, anyways. Let us begin with the questionnaire.
Oh my god.
Do you consider working better as part of a team or as an individual?
Ooh.
So are we a team sport or are we an individual sport?
Well, badminton, I think, is a one-on-one.
It can also be played as a team sport, though.
I guess that's fair, because it can be 2-2, can't it?
Doubles are a thing.
Doubles are a thing. I think we should be a group, because today we are group.
Fair. We are group. I prefer working with others. I believe that's the way to get further. Very well. Next question. Do spherical objects remind you of your childhood? Yes?
Yes.
Interesting. Do you consider yourself an aggressive sport? No.
No.
No. Finally. Are you cockfight disguised attempting to enter the school again?
Only if he gets me further. I don't like how he started, like... He changed his stance.
Mm-hmm.
He was right. He's ready for a battle. I feel like we should say no, or quick save and say yes.
We're gonna actual save. We're gonna quick save. All right, I'm down for yes. Ha! Despite the successful facial surgery, the trench coat and hat wasn't enough to hide feathers and crust effectively. We got literally kicked out. You're dragged out by members of the school security personnel. Better luck next time, sir. Game over.
Yeah, that sir did sound pretty condescending.
Yeah. Okay. So, what or no?
What?
What? No. Are you cockfight wearing a fake mustache, but you forgot your mustache at home and had to improvise by paying for express plastic surgery?
No?
No! Is that what you would answer if you were, in fact, cockfight?
Whoa. Man, they're gonna fuck us up.
Or ...
I like the look of the second ellipses a little more than the first and third ellipses.
So far, so good. Now, if you were cockfight and had access to advanced technology, would you use it to trick your interviewer? Oh, was that the bell? How time flies. Okay, you may leave.
Did we get it? Are we accepted?
Okay, Sir Bird, you are becoming a sport popular enough to enter the school. If you manage to have more people playing you and get good enough grades, you might end up having your own World Cup of Sir Bird.
Wow.
Or at least an official league. Baby steps.
Baby steps.
I have to drop off these papers at the secretary's office before classes begin. As you enter the office, you can hear someone screaming. Tennis!
I don't know who they think they are. Do they even know how much money my daddy has donated to this school?
I like the chibi version over here in the corner.
That's adorable.
I do
the
like it.
The artwork in this kills.
Yeah, they've gotten a lot better since Tank Dating Simulator.
It slaps. This is so good. I'm tennis. They can just change my locker and put me next to this nerd. I have to have the same place I had last year. Who got my locker?
You notice the secretary raising her eyes and pointing at you with her finger. She then unfolds a newspaper in front of her as if it were a shield, keeping her safe from the world's stupidity.
It's like the thing that sucks about not having newspapers anymore is you can't just like dramatically flap that in someone's face and go, mm-hmm.
I mean, you can. It's just, you have to be prepared.
Yeah.
Meanwhile.
And get the questions of who the fuck uses newspapers anymore?
Shh. Meanwhile, in your mind, the worrisome thought of Tennis's daddy wanders. Where do sports come from? Do they possess sexual reproduction? Are they the manifestations of a collective human consciousness? Some sort of a modern deity? No one would be pretentious enough to create such a concept. Or is Tennis referring to a daddy as in sugar daddy? That becomes an even more terrifying thought in your innocent mind.
Aren't we a sport? Don't we know where we came from?
I don't know.
This is raising some questions.
We don't ask these questions in these games. Come on now.
Fair. I should have learned.
Remember, we identified as an attack helicopter ! Question mark.
Yeah, basically. Is that sarcastically?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Now we're cockpit, I think. Cockfight? Cockfight.
Cockfight.
Sorry.
We are Sir Bird. Sir Bird.
We are We're Sir Bird.
Sir Bird.
You, whoever you are, change lockers with me.
It seems like you have no time to ponder. It's time to act.
Okay.
Okay. You decide to avoid the drama. Yes, I don't see why not.
It looks like you only seem ignorant, but you know how to recognize a superior after all. Step away, commoner.
Tennis pushes you aside while she proceeds to remove your stuff and throw it into the incinerator, only to continue by disinfecting the locker before putting her stuff in.
Why is there an incinerator in a hallway?
I don't. Those weren't really your things. The locker was already in use by someone else. But what gives? How charming. I'm sure everyone finds you delightful. I'm gonna finish this paperwork and head to the classroom. You hear the sound of a cash register. You see a couple of men in suits open the hallway door while Football enters showing off with his ball. This man is the perfect combination between mysterious and cool.
Just kicking the principal around?
Apparently.
The only soccer ball in the entire school. Principal.
Anyway, not cool enough to be annoying, nor mysterious enough to be creepy. Rules.
Ew.
Oh god. He's the most popular guy in school. It's Football. Ew. Okay, that was pathetic. Come on, Sir Bird. It's a person like anyone else. He just happens to be cool, handsome, and popular. Breathe. Am I walking funny? I'm moving my arms too much. Awesome. Now I'm walking, looking down at the floor. Super awkward. I should have gotten pockets. That way I'd have somewhere to put my hands in. Why don't my clothes have any pockets? Who designed clothes with no pockets? Those were the 10 longest and weirdest steps of my life. At least I found my locker. He's looking at me. Oh no. I'm not using my inner voice. Does one do that? It's too late. Football keeps showing off with his ball. You wonder how long he can keep it going before it touches the ground. What is this offense against gravity? He will be punished like Prometheus for stealing fire. Will he be punished like Prometheus for stealing fire from the gods? Like Icarus for flying so close to the sun? No, he is the sun, Earth, moon, and orbit. He decides when the ball will hit the ground, if it ever does. Football shoots the ball through the air. It seems like time was working slower than usual. Football flies through the air slowly, his hair waving while he kicks gracefully, does a backflip, and strikes the ball with a bicycle kick, which makes the ball fly your way at the speed of a bullet. A bullet missing her bust for her job, in which it has only worked a couple of days, but it seems that nobody likes her. Although there were a couple of pretty cute bullets, but she knows it would be inappropriate to try and date them. Plus, they're pretty large caliber and would never notice a bullet like her. Anyways, the fact that her boss has been against her since day.
I'm assuming there's a one.
Yeah,
mentally.
Anyways, the fact that her boss has been against her since day and looking for any excuse to torment her doesn't help at all. So she asks herself if it's even worth it. Why is she making this effort just so she can be another piece in the system's puzzle? She should have followed her passions, studied what she wanted. That way she would at least be doing something she likes, even if she had to struggle. It would be to fulfill her dream. But she didn't. She got stuck in a mediocre job to pay the bills, and she thinks a cat can satisfy that need for ammunition contact. But no, she needs to feel that someone cares, that she is indispensable for someone. But none of that will happen if she misses this bus, if she shows late and gets fired. She needs to keep fighting, to keep enduring. Damn, that's fast. And it's coming straight at me. Not my face! You see the ball getting closer? You don't have enough time to react. But in the last second, it makes an impossible curve in midair. It strikes with full force against one of the lockers, closing the locker door and putting the lock's combination in the process. You stand there, speechless. I need like a cool guy voice for this.
You already have a cool guy voice.
Aw.
We are like simping for this character so hard straight off the bat. Like we would find his YouTube channel and then like, comment, and subscribe for support.
Stop.
Yeah.
Anyways, what are you looking at? Oh wow.
Complimented nerd attack or panic. This is literally me in any social interaction for the first time. It's just like, I like this thing. Oh god, I did that. Oh my god, I did that. That's exactly how that goes.
I kind of like these two, seeing as we got the whole backstory for the one soccer kick.
I kind of want to see what happens if we do nerd attack. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
And save.
Nerd attack. That was incredible. I've never seen a strike managed a 4-digit combination. The best I've seen so far was with simple locks. You truly are on a different level. It's nice to find someone who knows what they're talking about.
Love that voice.
I'll be practicing how to tie and untie knots from later on. From the middle of the pitch, you care to join me? Wait. Yeah. We don't know. Yeah, right. We don't know who that is.
Yeah.
What was that? You see someone on the floor face down. You get closer to help. Are you okay? The person leaps up.
Yeah, of course. It was all on purpose. Hey, they're extreme sports. Okay.
Just the broadest category.
It is cute because like in the little chibi we can see that they're wearing rollerblades. So okay. Adorable.
Okay.
Hey, I know you, Sir Bird. Long time no see.
It's my childhood friend, Extreme Sports. Yeah, that lines up. We spent most of our school years together, but I eventually had to move for several reasons that would be best explained in a DLC.
Are these are these outside thoughts again? Because our name is there. When they were inside thoughts, the Sir Bird wasn't there. When we were on the whole monologue about the bullet and the bus
that
and
was
whatever.
That was a whole epilogue. But we also have the bad habit of having our inner thoughts be outer words.
Yeah, I like to just imagine that they're just sitting there like, I know. Yeah. What the fuck is DLC? Anyways, my turn.
I know we were just kids and had no say in it, but I've always regretted not doing a better job of keeping in touch. I'm glad to see you. It's been a while. Yeah, these are totally inner and outer words. Do you remember when?
Do you remember when the stupidest idea? Do you remember when the incident? Like,
no, we're going with the stupidest idea. You convinced me of going bungee jumping from the school's roof using a rope and a bucket from protection, not for protection, but from protection.
A+. But nothing happened since everyone was so worried and scared we ended up having no punishment.
You have to stop sounding so proud about that.
No.
Extreme Sports nods and proceeds to put away her pictures of the incident.
Just in her back pocket.
Right.
Look at the time. We must hurry. We'll be late for class.
You arrive at the classroom where you will have your first phys ed class. Professor Baseball is chewing tobacco sitting on a chair.
Gross.
When he sees the last class member arrive, he gets up from his chair with his bat in hand, resting over his right shoulder. All right, class, I think everyone's here. He's like, classic Baseball. Why is his portrait not in a Jimmy style? Undoubtedly, this is such a stoic character that the developers considered that creating a portrait of these characteristics would be an insult to him. I mean, yeah. These developers have certainly taken their work with the seriousness it deserves.
Didn't we have a spelling error, like...
Yeah, or maybe they forgot to create the chibi illustration. A teacher brought it to their attention, and now they're looking for a pathetic excuse to justify it. Like, I'm wondering, would it be easier to make the thing, or have all this extra dialogue explaining why? My previous sentence is still correct. Okay. I will be your teacher for this school term. From now on, you'll be judged according to my patented work method, which consists of a 3-strike system. Oh.
Generic student.
What question, teacher? Go on, ask away. Clearly regular sport. Where is it patented? First strike. Every time you commit an infraction, you will be assigned a strike. I can also assign strikes for situations I consider infractions, be them in the school rulebook or not. What? It's not fair! 3rd strike. I just had 1 strike! Yes, but I knew you would question me, which you did, so I saved us both time and gave you your 3rd strike. You're out. The teacher grabs the student by the head and bats him out of the classroom perimeter. Now, I have to report the student's expulsion. I'll leave my assistant in charge. Even though she's a student like yourselves, I hope you treat her with the same fearful obedience you treat me. From the back of the class, the student says forward, half her body submerged inside a kiddie pool. She skips forward, holding the edge of her pool, spilling loads of water with every bounce.
I love her.
When she finally reaches the front, she turns, revealing a fish's tail. She seems a bit nervous in front of the class. She keeps her head up high, but stares to the floor. The most remarkable thing is her tail flapping up and down without rest.
They're just aquatic sports.
Okay.
Well, you heard Baseball Sensei. I'm in charge until he gets back, and don't think I'll let you slack off.
It doesn't sound convincing at all.
I feel like if we say something, we're gonna get bullied.
Okay.
I am aquatic sports. Today we're having a test. It has no grade, but do your best, okay?
Nobody looks very excited about the test. And by the time they're doing it, no one takes it seriously. Aquatic sports doesn't manage to motivate the students. By the class's end, she ends up frustrated.
Aww.
The students, bored, grab their things and head to their next class. I feel bad about her. She's just another student. I should have done something. Oh.
Cheer her.
Hi, I'm Sir Bird. I just wanted to tell you that it's hard doing stuff we don't feel comfortable with. But the important thing is attempting it, right? I sound just like a fortune cookie.
Oh, look at her little ooh-woo face. It was so
Aw.
cute. I really mean it.
She smiles at you, but it shows she's trying not to cry. It's hard to be brave.
It's hard to be brave.
Without further words, you say goodbye and head to the next class. You have some time to spare before your next class, and this institute's library is one of the best, so you decide to visit it. You see a student at the library doing copies of a flyer. As soon as you step inside, she rushes to give you one, nervously, trying not to drop the rest of the pile she's holding.
Hi, I'm Chess. Nice to meet you. I'm delighted. It's a pleasure. I hope I'm not bothering you.
She shakes your hand with intensity, and it looks like she won't let go until she's done talking.
I'm assembling a students' association for non-physical sports. The mind is the body's biggest muscle, yet the most underrated.
The brain isn't really a muscle.
Well, not in the traditional sense, but it's a group of specialized cells that can be trained performing repetitive activities. I would say that qualifies as a muscle.
That makes sense.
It does. Regardless, these forms of discrimination against non-physical sports has gotten too far. I'm an Olympic sport.
You're not, but I'll let you have it.
I demand proper level of respect.
You do.
So is ping pong. Don't think you're that big of a deal.
Oh. Tennis shouts as she walks past the library.
See? That type of arrogance. Oh wait, I mixed the voices. Our association will finally give us the respect we deserve. Sadly, my friend Esports didn't make it into the school this year.
Aw.
Video games have feelings too! No doubt a product of systematic discrimination I already mentioned. But it doesn't matter. Fuck. The club will still be there next year. We can gather enough signatures.
Well, she chats with you. The copier keeps working, letting flyer after flyer drop under the library shelves.
I mean, I feel like flyers is the response here, but I'm not positive.
Well,
Because we're a physical sport if we're a birdie, so I feel like we can't
true.
join, but I don't want to reject her because, like, she's cute.
Right. But we're gonna have to start like leaning toward someone.
Yeah, but like, if we can just woo them all a little bit. I don't know.
All right, so you
can-
want flyers?
Either flyer or join. I feel like it'd hurt her feelings to reject her.
Okay, we're gonna hold you safe for that one. Okay. So we want to go flyers?
Sure.
Okay. Your flyers are falling under the shelves.
Oh, damn.
Chess dashes to try and pick up all the flyers while the copier keeps making more copies. They struggle parallel to that of Sisyphus. Then you think that nerdy reference like those are the ones that make you unpopular in school. The librarian approaches the scene, anger visible in his body language. Stops in front of Chess, who hasn't turned off the copier. The librarian hits stop, the stop button, with a book and stops the machine. Then closes the book, creating a gust of wind that raises the flyers from the floor and piles them up in a pretty neat stack. Then proceeds.
I want the librarian. Shit.
We don't know what they look like yet.
Smash.
Then proceeds to toss the book backwards, putting it away in its rightful place. Polo.
I don't know, I'm not into the monster thing.
I'm trying to think of a voice for Polo.
I think I'm British.
I can't do British.
I feel like polo is literally only a British thing. I've never seen any American be like, "Ooh, I do polo on the weekends."
I mean, yeah. British.
Just start with the classic water bottle and then just go from there.
I was like trying to like go like Harry Potter. I'm like, fuck.
So like
My
water
brain's-
bottle for me is like how I get into my Ash voice, but for British. Like I have that certain phrase and it gets me in there.
Right. Yeah, I've not done a British accent. All right. I'm stalling.
Horrible one.
I'm stalling.
Make it bad on purpose, and no one can make fun of you. This behavior isn't appropriate for a temple of knowledge such as this, he says while he adjusts his glasses menacingly. I'm sorry, Polo. It was an accident.
Oh, you're crying over there.
Oh. Please forgive this humble servant.
You're so noisy, even when apologizing. Get out of here. Oh, there we go.
Smash.
Polo.
Nah,
No.
I don't like the hoofs.
No. Polo slams the table with his mallet, raising up the flyers, which are still kept in a stack, and proceeds to strike them, sending them flying toward Jess, who gets expelled through the library's door. And you! Polo points his mallet toward you. What part do you play in this?
Not guilty. Guilty. Totally confused. I feel like I'm always just confused.
You were literally too confused to answer.
Ellipses.
The silence of the guilty. What? No. Since this is the first time I see you and don't seem to be the one responsible. I lost the accent.
Remember,
for this horror for disruption of the order and peace in my library, I'll let you go. See, I'm
God, he's just like aggressive. Like you're getting like Samuel L. Jackson out of
right.
him.
I'm like throwing like other voices I know I can do, and then like it's just Polo.
Wait, can
Okay,
you
so
do
we
a
just need to
Samuel L.
avoid Polo because I cannot do a voice for him. You bow and slowly walk backwards. Wouldn't this be more appropriate for an Asian sport?
What?
It would be best for you to raise your head before you trip.
Oh.
Since it's lunchtime, you decide to walk along the school's gardens. They're beautiful, full of flowers in different species and colors. You're so focused on your thoughts that you don't notice the person-shaped lump on the floor until it's too late and you trip over. The lump jumps in the air, raising a bunch of leaves and flowers with it. The lump, I mean person. Obviously, by now you realize it's a person. What else could a person-shaped lump be? The person gracefully lands on the floor, back face at you, while the leaves and flowers fly around him magically. Especially since there's no wind in an interior garden. Finally, they land, creating a complex pattern around the person. One of the leaves lands slightly unaligned. The person turns around with a deadly stare. He seems to be mad.
We are a birdie. I feel like we can scream like the defenseless small animal that we are.
You start to cry your lungs out. The mysterious person approaches you slowly and kneels in front of you, extending his hand out while you cry even harder. The first thing that crosses your mind is that he's going to hit you, so you close your eyes hard. You're experiencing the fear, some sort of pain somewhere, but you only feel a gentle caress on the crown of your head. You open your eyes and see that person smiling at you and realize you are no longer afraid of him. What? What's your name? I'm Sir Bird. What's your name? I'm Martial Arts. Are you hurt? No, I'm just afraid. Fear shows you that you are still alive. Keep that instinct present. In my case, I don't think that would be a problem. You laugh nervously. Martial Arts keeps a serene smile. It's hard to know what thoughts his eyes hide, but you feel his intentions are good.
Well, alright then.
Today was a good day. I met interesting people, and some others a bit annoying, but it looks like it's going to be a good first year. You're walking toward the school's exit when you see Extreme Sports sprinting at full speed in your direction.
Hey, Sir Bird, wait up!
Extreme Sports reaches your side and stops for a second to take a breather and hands you a paper.
Before I forget, here you are.
What's this?
It's a map of the school. I also marked some of the most relevant places and who usually hangs out there.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. We've been friends for like forever. You don't have to be so nervous.
I can't see why I would need this.
It's a gameplay element.
What?
Nothing. I have to leave. See you tomorrow. Good luck.
Extreme Sports dashes out as fast as she arrived. You begin walking toward your home. Your first day ends here. And with that, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.